Day 6. I'm really tired this morning.
I thought it was 6:30 and everyone was already up and making noise, so I had a really good sleep in.
I think 6 days on a sleeping mat is starting to make me feel a little bit tired.
I've just been, pushing my body every single day for the last week.
I heard the music is still going, but when it was, and things like that.
But a highlight, I think, has been the family kind of atmosphere you've got with the campers as you've gone along, to find other people to chat to, really interesting people from different backgrounds, and we've stopped and talked to different people on the side trips and just found out about them, why they're walking and what they do outside of this trip, and everyone's background has been so different and interesting. That's been really good for us too, to have that time with other people.
It looks like a postcard, doesn't it? Like it's got that kind of semi-haze on the rocks.
Hello.
Hello.
So much lighter than before.
Yeah.
Well, I found some tuna and someone's glove, which I'm going to bring with me to the next camp. And hopefully eat the tuna. Ready?
Ready.
Let's go.
Cool. See you, Bert.
Day 6. For some, this is the last day as we head south along a winding track through eucalypt forest. After passing the turn-off to Pine Valley, where hikers can explore the Duquesne Range, we make our way gently to Narcissus River and finally Narcissus Hut. That's where you'll find the wharf on Lake St Clair, where some choose to end their hike by taking the ferry to Cynthia Bay. These 9 kilometres are relatively easy and should only take 3 hours.
That's Stony Creek, just there. So we've come from there to there.
Oh, yeah.
The turn off, we'll have a quick break there. It's about a K1.5.
Yep.
Yeah?
Sounds good.
Stony Creek.
This is one of the berries from the Christmas bush, which is these bushes here. And it just looks like a shrunken tomato. Should I eat it? No, I don't think so. Don't want to jinx my last day. I'm getting tired, my pack's feeling heavy again, and I'm getting so hungry. I've already scabbed some snacks off the others. I'm really looking forward to eating like a massive burger with chips and a beer and maybe a pizza afterwards. But that's not to say I haven't had the most amazing time.
So for the first time in 6 days, we've got some black clouds on the horizon. If that's here in an hour, we're going to get soaked.
Finally, we have some real authentic Tasmanian weather. It started raining on our last day. Aren't you getting soaked without your raincoat on?
Yeah. But this shirt stinks so much, it needs a wash.
Because he's a caveman. He's been doing caveman-like things all week. And just like that, the clouds part and the sun's out again. So it's like the gods are playing some weird trick on us and just giving us a little bit of everything when they feel like it. Now it's getting hot and I want to take this jacket off. But I know that if I take it off, it's just going to start raining again and I'll have to put it all back on again.
Oh! Look at the size of that beauty.
This tree has probably seen every war, every era, every kingdom, and it's still alive.
And every walker.
And every walker. Wow, it's so magical here. It's nice to come out of that forest and then suddenly realise the context of where you are again. You've got like in the bush, you're just winding through and through, not really knowing when it was going to end. Ooh, and this bridge is pretty awesome. Check it out. How old do you think this is?
About 3 years old.
Maybe.
No.
Let's try it out.
About 20.
Wow, so bouncy.
Congratulations.
Thank you, you too.
Well done, Steve. Congratulations, mate.
It wasn't me, it was one of my minions. Just pretend it, just it's fun.
Yeah, that's it. Carlos? Think about the naughtiest thing you've done, but not that.
This is brand new, never mind.
It's cold. Do you want to book a ferry now?
Let me eat first.
Yeah? Okay.
But swim would be good.
What's going to happen if you don't eat?
I'll get hangry. You know what? Do you guys have enough food for tomorrow?
Yeah. Yeah, see, look at that, Gracie. That is the way to do it. That...
Okay.
No cutlery.
And it's the wrap is good too, Gracie.
Do you want the honest truth? I've got a knife in there.
He's just too hungry to do anything about it.
day or just today? Because it's
Dinner for tonight. This entire concoction of lunch has been donated to me by all of the other participants here. So I would have died if it weren't for everyone here, so thank you.
I really like that avocado.
It is so small. I can't. It's not there.
We're at the ferry and the ferry's coming soon and a lot of our close family are leaving, so it's a little bit sad.
It will be snug.
It's gonna feel really lonely not being like close to everyone.
With the bushwalking, the hiking family. I know. I feel like I'm abandoning the family.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
gonna be so
kids.
empty tomorrow. Everyone's leaving.
Sorry, kids. You have to fend for yourselves.
Goodbye.
Hug it out.
Good luck tomorrow.
See ya.
It's an absolute pleasure.
I want to see you on it. I hope your last day is great.
Thank you. Enjoy getting back into luxury.
Oh, I know.
Thank you. Have fun. Be in touch.
Yeah.
Miss you already.
And all the other people on the boat are like, those people are insane. Wow. So, from these last 5 sunny days, suddenly the wind starts to pick up and you can really feel the cold like on your extremities, on my head. And the clouds are just rolling in super fast and it's created a completely different, mysterious feel about this place. And it's the first time we've been experiencing it since we started the hike. Yeah, so it goes to show that, you know, the weather can just completely change your experience of what your hike's going to be here. It's going to rug up a bit. We're hunting for platypus and there's a good vantage point from up here.
Yeah. It was 3 hours of Launceston and then 3 hours here. So
Launceston, you mean Launceston?
Launceston.
Yeah.
Launceston.
Launceston. It would be an English way of saying it, yeah.
Well, yeah, because there's lots
Like
of...
Worcestershire and...
Yeah, there's lots of...
Last day. Last day.
Day 7. There are 2 ways to reach the official end of the track at Cynthia Bay. One is to catch a ferry across Lake St Clair, Australia's deepest lake. The other is to walk the final 19 kilometres along the shore through ancient rainforest, with an optional stop at Echo Point Hut. This should take around 5 to 6 hours.
So I'm completely not ready, but the guys are all packed. They're all packed. They're doing the official last 19 kilometres of the track across the edge of Lake St Clair all the way to Cynthia Bay. But I'll be catching the ferry at 1 o'clock, which is a very common way of completing this Overland Track trip. And I'll just kick back and wait for them to arrive with a glass of wine, and then they'll probably arrive around sunset, hopefully. If they don't, I'll start walking back to go pick them up.
All right, high five.
Enjoy.
We'll see you in a few hours.
Have a great walk.
About 6 hours. Bye. Adios!
It's just been really, really beautiful being out in nature and having all that time spent preparing in the months beforehand for it all to come together and then just pay off. You know, this is the kind of thing we've really got to appreciate any opportunity that we've got to, you know, get out there and try an adventure and do something different. Don't know how this guy crept onto me. Looks like we're both enjoying the sunrise, huh? I'll definitely be doing a walk like this again soon in the future. Very inspired.
You can almost feel the power of something this big.
So the ferry is finally here. The guys have gone off on their 19k walk and I'm getting the lazy person's way, which is the ferry back to Cynthia Bay. I think it's going to take about 30 minutes or so it should be pretty fast getting there in time for an early lunch, a burger and a beer. Overland Track, the final walk is along there, right? Yeah, okay. So the guys are there somewhere, I don't know where they are.
Echo Point Hut. Nice old wooden bunks, you can stay here if you want. It's the only one that's got a pot belly for coal. They get heaps of black rats in here, so you can't leave food anywhere. So if you're going to leave any food here, you got to store it in here. 6 to here, 11 to go. A little over 2 hours to here. I'd say between 3.5 and 4 hours.
We made it. Cynthia Bay, here we are.
So when you go up to the visitor centre, it looks like one big building, but it's actually two separate buildings. So the first building on your left is the Lake Clair Lodge. If you want something to drink or eat. You've also got the reception in there as well. So if you're staying with us tonight, the reception's in there, so you can actually check in there with the reception.
Say goodbye, and that some give up shit makes me wanna cry. And every time I felt blue,
So after 6 days of eating out of something that's smaller than the size of a mug, I finally get a hot cooked meal for me on this massive plate, and I am super excited.
Platypus Bay track. 1,000. Oh, we're like 1.5 km if that. Almost there. Almost there. Close.
Well, daywalkers.
Daywalkers.
Yeah.
Clean walkers. Big 7 days, it's a long way. It's a very hard, challenging walk. And all these extra things that we did with this. It is a real beautiful sense of achievement. The people you meet, the mountains you climbed, the friendships you make, and you're tired, so your defences are quite vulnerable. Your defences are quite down. Honestly, a little emotional. Oh, fresh food. We made it.
That's not a hamburger.
Big personality, big
Yeah! Woo!
Have you showered? No. You haven't?
No.
Oh.
I was waiting for you. Oh my God.
Cheers.
Congratulations. Well done. Couldn't have done it without you.
Can someone come and take a picture of us at the last bit?
It's actually been a lot better than I expected. I thought I'd be just in pain the whole time. It's actually been okay.
Yes! Oh God.
Let's go on a walk. What sounds the maddest thing we could do? Let's do that.
2, 3.
Caroline! I felt like there was this really beautiful bond and connection that we created over the last 6 days.
It is a lot about the community of walkers.
Just getting to know each individual person.
I was starting to get old and tired.
Yeah.
And seeing her enthusiasm helped me get through.
He's a good walking partner.
It's kind of hard to think, oh no, might not see them again.
Over the past 7 days, we walked 65 kilometres from Ronnie Creek to Narcissus Hut, where Tyson walked another 19 kilometres around the lake. We climbed mountains, swam in cold lakes, and tested our boots in the mud. We also met a lot of other hikers who were great company and encouraged each other to achieve our personal goals.
I've been keeping something this whole trip. Come and have a look at this. You're gonna have to get the camera down there. Can you see that?
That toe now.
Can you see that?
Oh God.
Oh! Yeah. That break there is that toe there. I did it 4 weeks ago.
So feet.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't matter now because we're done.
Can be broken as it wants to be now.
Yeah.